So in this bowl, I have a whole bunch of pennies. And I want I'm going to come around and let you take as many pennies as you think would be reasonable if I said, how many times should you forgive somebody? So how many times should you forgive somebody? Okay, all right. How many times do you think would be good? No, I want my pennies back. Oh, okay. So y'all are taking a bunch. Oh, just one. Okay. So how many times is it reasonable to ask that you forgive me for something?
Probably like all of these, plus like 1,000 more.
Oh. Well, let's see. How many of you picked just one? I think there was one. So I get one shot with one of you. How many of you picked around like 15 or 20? Yeah. How many do you think you have? You can't. What you got down here?
I have 3 because you forgive someone 3 times. If they do the same thing again, they'll just charge it.
They get 3 shots. Yeah, so 3 strikes and you're out. Here, put these. You can put them back in here. So Charlie said, he got the last bit. So he said this and probably 1,000 more. So a lot of forgiveness down at the end of the row. Put them all back in here, friends. Goodness.
I have 14.
You have 14. Okay, so you think that's enough? Yeah, that's kind of a lot, isn't it? You had 9. Okay.
I think I have 35.
35. So is 35 enough, you think? Sometimes it can get old having to forgive somebody over and over and over. Do you ever get tired of somebody saying, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think sometimes they're not believable anymore? You get tired of that? Yeah. It can depend. Yeah.
Same thing over and over again, then you can't really forgive them anymore.
Yeah, if they keep doing the same thing over and over again, it says you can't forgive them because we're done.
100 different things, then yeah, of course.
Oh, but if all the offenses are different, maybe that you have to start over every time. All right, so the Bible tells us that Jesus was talking to some folks and he said 77 times you should forget. That's how many pennies are in this bowl. 77. That's still a lot. But I don't think it means that you have to wait 77 times before you get frustrated. I also don't think it means you have to wait for 77 different offenses before you ask for help. I think our hearts get hurt, and we hold on to that, but we can release some of that hurt and feel better if we forgive others. But it's also okay to step in and get a grown-up, in your case, get a grown-up to help, maybe so those hurtful things can stop happening. It's okay to not wait so long and get some help. When we started our worship service this morning, I noticed that we do this right here. This thing is called a prayer of confession. It means, and then we did all this together. We do that every single Sunday. We come to church and we confess together things that we have done or said that have been hurtful to other people or hurtful to ourselves or even hurtful to God. And then this thing right here, who's a good reader? Yeah, can you read this right here? What does that say? Those 3 words.
Assurance of forgiveness.
Assurance of forgiveness. Yes, we are assured, promised that who forgives us? Who do you think they're talking about? Who are we asking for forgiveness from? Yeah, it's God. Does God stop at 77 I forgive yous? I wonder how many I forgive yous we get from God. I'm pretty sure we get an awful lot, probably more than we deserve, and I'm really grateful for that. Let's say a closing prayer together, and then we'll leave for Children's Church. Please repeat after me. Forgiving God, we are thankful for your love that has no limits. Help us to forgive people who hurt us so that we can show them your love. And all of God's children say, amen.